That's Jeremiah 14. I said they have a dream.
Oh, no, 23 century.
23? Alright, go on. Jeremiah 14.
Oh, yeah.
Verse 20 somebody.
Yeah, 20. I started 23. He said, this is Jeremiah 23, verse 23. I am the Most High at hand, saith the Lord, and not a God afar off. Can any hide himself in secret place that I shall not see him? Saith the Lord. Do not I fill heaven and earth? Saith the Lord. I have heard what the prophets said, that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have a dream, I have a dream. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the seed of their own heart.
Right. See, so they're not speaking the words that the Heavenly Father has put in their mouth, which is the word of the scripture, yo. What they must say? They must say peace. Because Nate is pointing to the children or the sons in our congregation, little boys, and saying that they are the future prophets, yo. So it's showing you that Nate have the mindset to grow old and die in captivity, yo. Talking about building schools and grocery stores, saying these are the plans that Nate have for captivity, yo. So these are the dream we have, which is a deception of his own heart, yo. It's not of prophecy, because the Most High is not about prolonging his children in this captivity any longer. Matter of fact, the reason why we're out here is to tell you that your captivity is about to come to an end. Right? You can go back to check on it just when you're ready, or unless you have something else.
I have one next one. This is Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 1. It's about he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy.
And be occupied in what?
Prophecies.
In prophecies, yo. That's why you're supposed to be occupied in. Because really and truly, that's where the promise is, yo. The promise is one of the foundation prophecies, seeing upon which our faith is built, yo. So if you're not about prophecies, you're not about the second coming of Yahushua, right? You're not about the Bible any at all, yo, because the Bible is hinged on one prophet and one promise, yo. And the promise is that the seed of Abraham will be God's, right? And we will inherit the land of Canaan from the river Euphrates up to the river Nile, seeing that we will rule the other nations with a rod of iron. Seeing these are the prophecies that we will have eternal life. Seeing? So we are occupied in that, yo, because that is where our hope is. Hope lies, yo. Our hope doesn't lie in building an Israelite community within captivity, yo. We don't want a gated community within this captivity, yo. We don't want schools. We don't want grocery stores. We damn sure don't want to grow old and watch your kids grow up in a society that teaches you that it's okay to choose your gender, yo. See? What about the scriptures that say, oh, this in the day? What about the scriptures that say that Lot's spirit was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, yo? What about the scriptures that say, give him no rest? See? These are the prophecies you're supposed to be occupied in, yo.
This is Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth, that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor his bread should fail.
Right. So Nias is not a captive exile apparently. Right? Ever since he make him covenant with death, seeing him think like say him is no longer a captive. Them, hey, right now the whole aura what the IUIC have is that them been already delivered, yo. The way them celebrate them Passovers, the way them music videos are, yo. The way them go out and them march, looking all fabulous and shiny. Hey, them think that them delivered, yo. So that they no longer feel like a captive exile, yo. We are captive exiles, yo. We've been exiled from a land, yo. We're not in the land of our forefathers, yo. We in the land of the enemy, yo. Right? So we are exiles, yo. We have the definition of an exile. We are captives, yo. Captives of our enemy, which is Esau, right? The same cracker that put us into bondage, yo. Right? So we haste that we may be delivered from our pit, yo. We don't want to die here. We don't want to see another year, another month. Nay, we don't want to see another week, yo.
We want to see another hour.
See? But this nigga talking about future prophets and building up black communities, yo.
Yeah, scripture say, Paul said, he said, reckon that the Moses said, us the apostles last. He said, so nobody now come up now, this is the last.
Right? What? Yeah, right. You said it, we are the last prophets, yo. We believe that to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakodash, that we are the last prophets, yo. This is it.
And if there's future prophets, that must mean so we're not living in the days of prophecy.
Right. Hey, you think the apostle want to go there in them walking stick, yo? I'm sure him no want to go there with him walking stick, yo. I'm sure right now, him yearning for the kingdom, yo. See, and we feel the same way, yo. We yearning for the kingdom, yo. What?
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. He said, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as
Right.
some man count slackness.
Right, as Nate counts slackness, yo. Lord is not slack concerning his promise. What's that promise, yo? See, this is a part of that promise. Thermonuclear fire to wipe away the wicked, yo. That's a part of that promise.
Right?
See, a part of that promise is also our deliverance, yo. See, and this other chart that they have put up, yo, having the other nations in bondage, yo. This is the promise that the Lord is not slack on, yo. This is the promise, seeing that is the faith and patience of the saints, yo. This is it, yo. See, this is it. So that means that by process of elimination, Nate is not a saint, yo, and the IUIC are not made up of men of saints, yo. Because they're not looking forward to this, yo. They're looking forward to black businesses, yo. They're looking forward to ending violence in the inner city communities. Hey, you know what we said? Let a two-third nigga kill a two-third nigga, yo. Because at the end of the day, their salvation lies in their death, yo. And the Lord said that this iniquity shall not be purged from you until you die. Right? A two-third nigga have no salvation except to be put to death. So we're not going to waste our time going out there and trying to convert them, yo. Because the precept don't tell we, yo, pray not for these people, for their good, yo. Right? The Most High only number a few, yo. A third. We're going to bring to the fire and perfect them, yo. That's it. So we out here for the elect's sake. As the Apostle Paul said, we endure all things for the elect's sake, yo. Not for the entire Israel's sake, but for the elect's sake, yo. Right. God. Precept.
This is, I read this in the book to Peter. This is Ezekiel chapter 12 verse 27. It says, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of times that are far off.
Hey, perfect precept, yo. See, you think that this is a far off, yo. That's why I'm talking about future prophets. That's why I'm planning Passovers years ahead. See, that's why I'm planning to have a movie franchise. See, building up on the music video franchise. See, that's what they're about, yo. Hey, next thing you know, them come out with a series. A Hebrew Israelite series. You see me, TV series. That's why next thing they come out with. You see me? You see me? Days of our lives as Hebrew Israelites.
In captivity.
In captivity. No, I don't believe them in captivity.
Flying Christ, you're lying.
You see me? Yeah. Hey, if you want a jet, you see me? If you want a private jet, so you can fly around the world and preach the gospel. Right? So them say what? This vision is afar off. Hey, and the Christians do the same, yo. Showing you that Nate is nothing but a glorified Christian. That's what the Christian believe, yo. If you tell a Christian about the coming of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai or the coming of Christ, they tell you that it's nothing for them lifetime, yo. See? So if every generation will come and say the same thing, it's not in our lifetime, then when the hell am I come back, yo? When are we going to be delivered, yo? When is the kingdom of heaven going to be fulfilled, yo? See? All them idea of being a Christian is living a good life and being a good Christian. That's it, yo. So them say the vision is afar off. What?
Verse 28. Therefore say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, said the Lord God.
And how do we know this though? Turn on your TV, see, go to Google, type in the latest news. And I guarantee you the two major topics right now are what? Microchip technology, seeing cashless society, seeing and World War III, yo. Those are the top 3 topics right now trending in the news. For years, yo. For years. Right now, the conflict between Turkey and Iran and America is heating up, yo. The trade war with them and China heating up by the minute, yo. Not to mention the physical conflict that's coming between them and Russia, yo. See, these are the things that are going on in the news, so we know that the prophecies are not far off, yo. We know that the vision is set for an appointed time, and that the appointed time is now, yo. At the end, it's what about getting a priestess, yo? Habakkuk 2:1, because this is the end, and the prophecies are speaking, yo. Right? This is the voice of the day of the Lord, and we're telling you that the day of the Lord is at hand, yo. God?
All the US allies, them look on them side we now have. It's not true all of them sanctions and the tariff them and them put up.
Right, and that's fulfilling Revelation chapter 17, yo. Right? That the beast shall hear the whore, yo. So all these prophecies are being fulfilled. Right? So we know, seeing that the prophecies are not far off, yo. What?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right?
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, so the Most High set everything in an appointed time, yo. The Most High is a man of precision, yo. See? So there are different dispensations at time, and each dispensation come with its own sign and its own prophecies, yo. Right? So now we're living in a time when it's the very end, yo. We're in the end of the end right now, yo. See? So this is the appointed time that the visions are speaking. That's how we're seeing trade wars between the superpowers, yo. Right? That's how we see the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip technology, being pushed more and more, yo. That's how we see every other week some other business, some other school, some other country is going cashless. That's how we see digital technology or digital identification technology is being pushed, yo. That's how we see homosexuality being pushed on a high level, yo. That's how we're seeing pedophilia being justified, seen by these first world countries, yo. That's how we're seeing transgender doctrines being preached in schools, yo. This is why we're seeing all these things happening, yo. Why women are out of place, why our men are on the low, yo. We're seeing these things because they are prophesied, yo. See, we're seeing these things because they were set, seeing in this appointed time to happen, yo. So the prophecies are speaking, yo. Matter of fact, the very fact that we out here in the highways and the byways preaching, seeing this is a very sign unto you, yo. See it? This is a sign unto you. This is a sign of the prophet Jonas, yo, coming out here and telling you that thus said the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, whom ye ignorantly called Jehovah and Jesus. See, it's about to bring sword destruction. It's about to bring famine and the sword, yo. Right?
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Right.
Because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Right, it will not tarry. We will not see another generation saying who holding this. No. It will not tarry, yo. See? And if you have the mindset that you want it to tarry, or it might tarry, you're in the wrong mindset, yo. If you're not on fire, seeing wanting this world to end, you're in the wrong mindset, yo. Even men of GMS, if you're in GMS and you're having a laid-back spirit, you're complacent, you're making other plans apart from living in this wretched society, you're in the wrong spirit, yo.
Not all man have the faith that is required. I mean, because a lot of what these men are doing, basically, is to manifest their unbelief. You know what I mean? Hey, them just come on them hear the Israelite thing and it sound good. You know what I mean? You know? Like a fart. It sound good. Hey, this sound good. But when they come on to believe, believing in the Lord, it's a problem, man. Because a man who can relate to something where tangible, man, something you can see. See? But because when you mention faith, and faith that the Lord ever do certain things, see, you have men having problem with that because they don't know if the Lord can deliver. In the first place, because they don't believe. They never believe, man. See? And to make it through that thing here, you have to believe, yeah? See? Straight up and down, man. You have to believe. You know what I mean? You can't just do this thing because, you know, it look nice. You know, more take up on an intellectual argument, and then we confound some man and we look like say, or if for that, and the reason why you're in this thing, you're not gonna make it, man. You have to believe that the Lord is gonna deliver you, man. Yesterday, man, there's some man have a discussion by a pool that they repair. And when we reason about all the things that what people go through and how we're being oppressed and how we don't have free autonomy, we can't come to the conclusion that we don't have free autonomy. You know what I mean? And basically, they must say, oh, the politicians they don't really have a choice but for do what they do. See? And it only comes down to the argument and say, look, we need a deliverer because if our leaders and the strongest among our people, saying, if we submit to the powers that be, the so-called white man, if this man, by any means, try to wipe we out, we don't have no means or no way to defend ourselves, man. If this man decides, say, oh, look, extermination, we don't have a military, we don't have the resources, stop this man. So by default, we know that we need divine, the argument what the brother bring out, he said, oh look, we need divine intervention then and rightly so. We need a deliverer. And in this case, the Lord, our shy, is the deliverer. And oh, you have to get delivered, I believing that this man saying I will offer salvation to the people, man. And if I don't believe that, you could have kept the Lord 10 million times. You know what I mean? Saying you could have 10 million man march. But you don't believe that the Lord is going to deliver you, man. If you miss the mark, way off, man. See? Preach, brother.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him.
Right, so. Hey, them scriptures here straightforward, man. Nothing ordinary to understand. You see, without faith, it's impossible to please the Heavenly Father. And guess what? You have the days coming when every man's faith will get tested, man. Why you don't have faith, you know? You know what I mean? You have some man have them faith in the money. You have some man have them faith in them girl. You have some man have them faith in the government, in the military, in the weaponry. But guess what? You have someone have faith in a certain idol, someone say Selassie, someone say Buddha, someone say Aman Ra. See? But guess what, man? In that day, they're all gonna be tested, man. See? All the idols are Negro idolize, or the heathen them believe in. All things will get tested, man. And a one I'll come through at the end of the day. Yeah? So everyone's faith will get proven. Yeah? Because everybody have faith in something, you know. But some choose not to have faith in the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Because it sounds too simple. Salvation no sound complex. So yeah, we're gonna make it complex. Yo, look, we're gonna do the law that we can save. Yahweh Shai said the simplicity of Yahweh Shai, man. It's as simple as us believing, man. Yeah?
For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is.
Right, so first of all, you have to believe, man. This is a thing of belief. You have some man talk about, oh, me not to believe. Yeah, believe me into doubt. And one bag of semantics, you know what I mean? Yeah, some nigga out here pick up that. Retarded as hell, man. Retarded argument that. Remember them ask Greg, they didn't believe in a belief. Yeah, crazy, man. Ridiculous is some things that some man come up with, yeah. Saying trying to play smart, playing games in a time when people, you know, a situation where emergency. One of them artists sing emergency, man, I suffer around here. Yeah, I mean, this is a murder. When them somebody like King, Reagan King, this is an emergency, yeah? Nigga playing game, man. Playing games. As I say, look, man, everything where a man believe in, I get tested, yeah? Everything. If it have a whole firm, the day will come. The day will come. But your analogy or your outlook on life, see, I'll get proven if it's right or wrong. Yeah?
And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Right, so we're looking forward for that reward, man. We're looking forward for the kingdom of heaven. A place where we can have real inheritance, man. Nigga can't own shit over here. Yeah? Celebrating the fact that, hey, you come out of slavery that can entertain a master. But that's all a nigga do. You're running, you're singing, you know what I mean? Playing games. That's all jail. Look at that. And the so-called white man would have your beliefs, so you should be proud of that. Say, look, we bring it from Africa, or wheresoever I want to say bring it from. See, now we bring it over here and beat her back. You know what I mean? Murder and slay, you know? Slay, you know? See? See? Trample upon you that they can come and entertain you, and you should be proud that they can get to entertain us. That's what the white man is saying, man. Yeah. After all, see? You were singing from trees with a piece of string tied in your backside. Yeah? See, you should be thankful.
Or you can be envious.
That's the mindset of the so-called white man. You know what I mean? That you're ungrateful. The fact that you can out here, say, acting the fool, jump off a tree from girl and have a sound box and all them type of something, living like beasts. You know what I mean? Him love for slack. You know what I mean? And that's what it's supposed to be. The so-called white man like if you be a homosexual, would like if you be a lesbian, a transvestite, you know what I mean? A pedophile, you know what I mean? And the so-called white man, they like to pop animal in the ass, man. That's what this man philosophy is, yeah? You know what I mean? But we look forward for a better, a cleaner, a righteous kingdom, man. This is a piece of shit, right? Anyone believe otherwise, you're selfish shit, man. This place is a piece of shit. Cause we all going through some shit. Niggas suffering from all different type of diseases. You know what I mean? Woman that give a problem. Family that give a problem. You know what I mean? If you have money, a nigga try to rob you. You know what I mean? It's a piece of shit place, man. So-called white man chemtrail in the air. You know what I mean? Poison your food. You know what I mean? It's a piece of shit place, man. Because love to be here. See? Scripture said this is not our rest. Come on, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai.
Right, someone laid a foundation up a college. You know? What I'm gonna get a diploma or a certificate. You know what I mean? That him can come and get a job for work. Work for a man for the rest of my life. See? And then in the meanwhile, the little earnings him better pay back in college tuition, man. See, by the time retire, before him retire, see, just a pay off him debt.